to Jesus, honor to Mary, our mother. Every fourth Sunday after Easter is the Good Shepherd Sunday, otherwise known as the Vocation Sunday. Today, the church reminds us once again that Jesus is our shepherd. In other words, reminding us of the relationship we have with Jesus. Not any type of shepherd, but a shepherd to be trusted. From our childhood, we have always heard and seen Jesus being described as a good shepherd. We know that very well. He is described as a shepherd, not any type of shepherd, but a good shepherd. Today, we reflect on some questions that we hear in the Word when people reflect on the role of Jesus as a good shepherd. Sometimes one may ask, does he know the job very well? Does he know the way? Can the sheep really trust him? Last but not the least, if Jesus is a good shepherd, why am I suffering? Why are there so many deaths and so many tragedies in the world? Why does the innocent suffer? First of all, dear friends, yes, Jesus is a good shepherd because he laid down his life for us, the sheep. Even when we deserved punishment, he died in our stead. There is no stronger evidence to prove otherwise. Secondly, Jesus is primarily the shepherd of our souls, and he is leading us back to himself. In other words, he is our spiritual leader. He gives eternal life, as we heard in the gospel. His being a shepherd is not about how many clothes we put on. His being a shepherd is not about how many houses I own. However, in our lives as human beings, Jesus leads and guides us in our journey of life. He becomes our protector and defense, providing and supplying our material needs. Can we really trust him? Yes, we can. The evidence is that he died for us, and by his resurrection, according to Saint Pope John Paul II, he said, we have confirmed his victory. We have confirmed the victory of the love of the Good Shepherd. Jesus promised that no one can snatch his sheep from him, because his Father, who has given them to him, is greater than all, and that no one can snatch any of us from the Father's hands.